Hey guys, working on a 2013 Camry. You're gonna first start by unhooking the battery, 10mm. Pretty simple. Get that out of the way. Then you're gonna get a 14mm. This belt tensioner right here. Pull that back. Pull the belt off. I don't have any free hands to do that right now. I got the belt off. I just put a little bungee cord to hold the belt from sliding off, so I don't have to completely re-snake this belt on everywhere. 14mm right there, and a 14mm right there. There was a bracket right here, one bolt right there, and obviously your power, which was a 10mm nut on that. I just used a pry tool to pull these plastic clips out of the bracket to get the bracket off. Alrighty, you got both bolts. Gonna hand the camera off. Engine is hot. Very hot. Let me grab a rack. Pull that. Bring this better out of the way. There we go. Make sure to do it when it's cold and not have them driven who knows how long. Got this alternator from O'Reilly Auto Parts. They got a great deal, I'm sure. And this one's not 100 degrees. And I also unplugged this little connector right here, just so I had more space to move this wire. And this connector also came off the old alternator. It's just a simple push tab. See, you just push right there, and that tooth comes up. Not going all the way tight yet, just because I need to get this other bolt in first, which will probably require me to move the bracket some. Now that I got a couple threads with my fingers, I'll go through and I'm just gonna take my actual socket wrench now and just make sure that these are snug down. I'll do that. Nice and snug. Alright, you can get your wires. You can either go ahead and do your belt. Make sure your belt is all still properly where everything needs to be. Because I had this bungee cord here and kept tension on it, everything should still be in line. I will go back and check that once I put the belt fully on. Now I'm just going to make sure that everything is where it needs to be on all of the pulleys and such. Just plug this back in, then you get your other connector, plug that in, make sure you hear the click, and then this one has a new nut on it, so you got to take off this new nut. Put your old wire. Put it on and then put your nut on. Again, this is just a 10mm. Make sure you don't go too tight because it will break this plastic. It will break this plastic if you go too tight. I know that because it's happened to me. And it's only a 10mm, so you don't really need to go crazy on it. Put the little rubber cover on top. Looks good. Then get your little bracket. Goes like that. No, it doesn't. Goes like that right there. And then you just want to put your bolt in there. Got my little plastic clips clipped in, bracket bolted down. Got my nut on my power wire. Got that connector plugged in. Got this connector plugged in. Belts on, and all around all the pulleys looks good. All I have to do left is hook up the battery, and then that's all she wrote for this alternator. So all you really need is a ratchet with a 14mm socket and a 10mm socket. It would be good to have a deep well one. Actually, you know, it doesn't really matter. Alrighty, so that wraps it up for this 2013 Toyota Corolla. All you really need is a 10mm and a 14mm ratchet. The bungee cord is helpful to keep the tension on the belt so that you don't have to go through and you know, make sure that the belt is on all the pulleys properly. Just make sure you unplug your battery, because if you are unhooking this power and your ratchet touches this metal plate, it will probably make some sparks. But yeah, pretty simple job. It took me less than 40 minutes. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Shout out to the AutoZone.
AutoZone, whoa, whoa.
Shout out to the O'Reilly's employee.
Maybe. Holy.
For testing the alternator once the job was done, and we got the green light. Customers going home happy tonight. Thank you. What's your name? Oh, Davidson? Oh, yeah, we'll be leaving you a 5-star review for sure. Would you, anything to say to the viewers?
Like, subscribe, comment, sub, noties on, everything.
Yeah, that's right. And that's his truck right here. Thing's clean. guys for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if this video is helpful for you, or if you want to follow more of my content. Pretty simple. Took less than 40 minutes. Only need 2 sockets and pretty much 1 ratchet, maybe a bungee cord if you got one laying around. That wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys.